Okay, I had to restart. My name is Yehoshua Ya'acov. This is from Jerusalem. And this video is about my plans for 2008. Um, uh, Senator Obama, the preference of uh, Wall Street over Main Street in Washington is the essence of your message. This is well known. It's resonated well with the electorate. We're happy for you. We wish you well. But the campaign rhetoric is redundant, and it's softball. And you better prepare for hardball, because when you come up against McCain and the professional machinery of the Republican Party, they're going to play hardball, and they're going to have a slick, fabulous plan to immediately create jobs and solve problems that they've created, specifically the instant recession when they saw that you were winning and not Hillary. They were willing to accept Hillary because they saw that they had a guy in Willie they could do business with, and they did business with, and they got good results, and they pretty much anticipated that that would be what could be with Hillary. They didn't get Hillary, and they're not going to get Hillary, and so they've pushed with a recession, and they're expecting and prepared for pushback. Instead of pushback, what you have to come forward with is content, international content, specifically Humanomics in general, and the new economic paradigm, the integration of labor, that will transform fundamentally the structure of the American economy and create tens of thousands of jobs monthly for the next decade, 10 to 12 years, requiring a $4 to $5 trillion investment as the requisite new global technologic infrastructure. I emphasize technologic infrastructure, not physical infrastructure. The rebuilding of the physical infrastructure should be less than 5%, or at most 10% of your economic plan. You must present a plan and a program, and that is already written, described, the descriptive models, the graphics. It's all presented to the DNC, and it's to be tabled by Bob Casey and others from Pennsylvania. I've asked him, and I'm asking a few others, to table it with the platform committee. Hold on just a second. Oh, yes. All right, Rosa. Table it with the platform committee for the presidential election. So the net of what I'm saying is that I and America and Americans really want to know, what is your plan for 2009? And that plan has to be visionary. It can't be a fiscal and monetary slick tweaking of the policy profiles of the American economy, or eclectic, swift, styled, smooth jobs creation, that are going to, the boom bust. We're going to run the program. We're going to get back to White House. All the games are in play. You got to come with a revolutionary idea, a vision, and the content, and international content, and the capacity to have the deliverables of that content. That's the new economic paradigm. You now have that at the DNC. It's ready to go, and this is your plan and program for 2009. And what are the questions that have to be answered? I think probably the most important question that you have to be prepared to answer, and you have to be very honest with yourself. There has been a phenomenon occur globally over the last 18 years that has gone completely unnoticed, and that's the collapse of the local reality. And what does it mean? It's a term in physics. It means when the local reality collapses, you're in the quantum reality. What is the local reality collapsed? The exile of man and mankind. It's gone unnoticed. And now that it is noticed, man and mankind is in denial. Israel is in denial. The world is in denial. When Israel ends the denial, it will end the blocking of man and mankind's ability to ascend, to inhabit the quantum reality, which is the redemption of man and mankind. And the model of that is receiving to give. Receiving to give is the central organizing principle of Humanomics, which is the new East-West convergence model that replaces what collapsed. This articulation is over your head. You don't know about it. You got to get up the learning curve yesterday, but most particularly cherry pick immediately and get up the learning curve on the new economic paradigm. The new model is what will transform fundamentally and structurally the U.S. economy. It will create tens of millions of jobs. It will triple the gross domestic product. It will eliminate the national debt. It will triple the value, the purchasing power, and the value of the currency within 12 to 14 years. This is a win-win situation. This is your plan and program. This is your vision. This is for Americans. This comes from President Obama. This is what your message is to the American people. This is what you get. You don't get a promise and good intentions and a lot of demand stimulus and spend, and your speeches are more and more becoming very repetitive. And as much as I love the message, I want to see you deliver the content, and you can and you will. So the bad news is that you're clinging to ground zero. The local reality has collapsed globally. It affects individuals, families, communities, and nations. And we have to end the denial. And when we end the denial, we will deconstruct ground zero in our personal lives, in our family, in our community, in our nation. We will deprogram the mind of exile. We will restore our authentic self, and we will heal from the damages and the injury of exile. This is where we are. This has happened. This is irreversible. And a person in your position who will be the next leader of America in the free world must ascend this learning curve. Stop smoking. We love you from Jerusalem. I'm Yehoshua Ya'acov. This is your plan. Your plan for 2008 is not important. Your plan for 2009, as President Obama, is the question. You have to lead from the front. You've got to put McCain on the back foot now and keep him there throughout the election. And you will come into the White House from day one, leading the Congress to initiate the new national platform development, policy and programs for the building of world-class global technologic infrastructure that eliminates the national debt, triples the gross domestic product, achieves full employment, and requires an investment of 4 to 5 trillion, of which over half of it will be matched by the G-9 for their ability to participate in this new, infinitely more productive, efficient capacity of producing knowledge, information, and services. And significantly, it will retool and re-educate and retrain the entire U.S. workforce. And the older folks are going to go into a soft landing retirement without the brutalities of you're on your own. So your message of your plan for 2008 has articulated the inequities in the extreme and indexed them totally between the preference of Wall Street over Main Street. Message has resonated. It's hit the target. Now you gotta deliver. And to deliver, you have to have a plan and a program, and that program and that plan has to be based upon world-class international content. That's Humanomics in general. And it's two paradigms received to give it the integration of labor, the new economic paradigm in particular. That's what you're gonna build and deliver to employ, to achieve full employment, and a structural, fundamental transformation structurally of the U.S. economy. This is your plan for 2009. Come on, guy. Let's get with the program. We love you. Best regards and wishes to Michelle, the girls, and your family, your absolutely spectacular team. And if I'm strident and a bit pushy, I apologize, but it's urgent. The message has to get out there and has to resonate to not only all Americans but to the G9 and to the world. And by the way, there is a leader will emerge from Israel in the years ahead that will actually eclipse Barack Obama. And Barack Obama will be the first, in my opinion, to say amen and amen. We bless you. The living God of Israel, of the cosmos, blesses you, and we wish you Godspeed. Thank you for listening.